Alright guys, and welcome to my 12th pickup video. Yeah, another buttload of stuff here. This is basically just the dregs that I was still receiving from the last pickup video. So, yeah, I would class this as my best pickup video yet as far as quality of goods is concerned. I've got a lot of good games here this time, rather than the usual tripe which I show. It was actually my birthday yesterday as well, so there's one very good pickup in there in particular. But I'm going to get straight stuck in with something different. I went uptown today and went into the Northamptonshire Air Ambulance charity shop, and I came across this instantly. Just grabbed it, picked it up, got it. I didn't really care about the price. I had some birthday money on me. I was happy to spend £15 on a boxed Sega Mega Drive. It is complete. The box has the odd mark in it, but I'm not really fussed. Not often you see these in the wild, that's for sure. Well, at least my end of the woods anyway. Yeah, it's all complete. All polystyrene inserts are in there. Even like promotional posters in there. I think there's like a Formula 1 promotional poster in there. I'm not sure, I'll have to dig that out at some point and show you, but not today. I can't bother to get the bastard thing open because there's so much polystyrene in this. But yeah, very happy to have that. And I know I had a Mega Drive anyway, but my old Mega Drive is one. For some reason it has the power cable, what am I doing? It has the power cable built into it, and it stopped turning on. Don't know why, it just blew. Nothing to do with the fuse. I get some response if I twiddle it, so I thought, fuck it, the only way I'm going to get that fixed is if I take it apart. So I was in the market for a new Mega Drive anyway, and the box one is just amazingly clean. It looks like it's never been touched. It's still got the plastic cover on the contacts and stuff, and yeah, definitely happy to... Can I get the bastard cover back on? Definitely happy to have a working Mega Drive again. Still in the market for a Master System, mind you. Fucking hell, I can't get this cover back on. There we go. So yeah, that was my first pickup. Dead chuffed with that. And with that, I also got a couple of games. First being a box copy of Altered Beast. Absolutely love this game. The box is in really nice condition as well. No dog ears, the cover is perfect. The only thing that bugs me is it's got no hangy tag, so I will get a replacement case for it at some point. However, my copy is missing a manual. Big bummer. If anyone's got a manual for this game that they don't want, send it my way, please. I adore this game. It still plays as good today as it did back then. Very short game, but fucking fantastic nonetheless. The second Mega Drive game I got was another game which I loved to bits as a kid. I used to play this with my cousin all the time, and that game is Balls 3D, Battle of the Balls. Now this is just a really inane beat 'em up. It is crazy, but it's a lot of fun. It's in good condition, bar that top corner which is snapped off. But yeah, the hangy tag's intact, and it's complete. So yeah, I'm happy with that game. I know it's a cheap game to pick up, but I hold this game quite close to my heart, so very happy to have that. I find the quote on the back weird. Angus Swan, Mean Machine, Sega. Quote is the closest thing you'll find to Virtua Fighter you will see on the Mega Drive, and a fab game. Don't get how they're comparing this to Virtua Fighter, but worlds apart. Right, onto some 360 pickups. First being a game I haven't played yet, but it's by Sega apparently, which I've only just noticed. Very Sega-ific video. And that game is Binary Domain. I have heard some really nice things about this game, but I really do look forward to playing it, and I picked it up for a tenner, brand new. Not even put the disc in my console yet. It looks really good. Can't wait to play that. Next, another Sega game, and that is Dreamcast Collection. Again, I picked this game up brand new for a £5, and I already have Sonic Adventure and Crazy Taxi on my Xbox, but I bought this just for Space Channel 5 Part 2 and Sega Bass Fishing. As you can see, it comes with all 4, and I've just remembered, I keep forgetting to do this in my videos. I'm going to show you the sides of the cases. So yeah, that's Binary Domain, and this is Dreamcast Collection, which is very, very cool. I love the side of that case. I like that it has the Dreamcast logo on it. Fucking awesome. It's actually got quite a cool case as well. But yeah, brand new for a £5. More than happy to have that. I like having the arcade discs now because a while back I found out that when your console is offline, you can't actually play any of your arcade games or download content anymore. Don't know why that is, but yeah, trying to get as many arcade games on disc as I can at the moment for when Xbox Live eventually goes down the pan and can't access my games anymore. I know that's years and years and years in the future, but there's no harm in pre-planning now, is there? Right, now, next is a game which I am just absolutely ecstatic to have in my collection, especially for the price I paid for it, and I'm just going to go straight in there and tell you what it is. That game is Tales of Vesperia. Now, for you Xbox 360 collectors out there, you will be aware that this has always been a very, very hard to get hold of game, very low print, didn't get many of them over here at all in the PAL region. And if you do come across a copy, it's usually between £40 and £120. It kind of hovers around the £70 mark. Now, a friend of mine, whose YouTube channel name is ZPGaming, and I will put a link to his channel in the description, got in contact with me last week, or it might have been the week before last, and said, look, there's a website called Zip, that's ZIP.co.uk, I think, that have managed to get Namco to print more copies of this game, and they're selling them on cheap. When I bought it from there, it was £30. However, as of today's date, they are now selling it for £25 with free shipping, and let me tell you, the website does a fantastic service. I received this the next day, excellently packed. It was brand new and sealed, so very happy about that. 30 quid for Tales of Vesperia, a game I thought I was going to have to pay £70 for. Very, very happy to have. If you don't want to buy it from Zip because you've not heard of them before, you can always get it from Zavvi at the moment, which is £25 on there as well, but I do recommend you get it from Zip, again, ZIIP, just because the website doesn't seem to have quite hit off yet, and they could really use the support by the looks of it, and the service they provide is just absolutely fantastic. Great customer service as well. I did have a problem with my order at first due to my card details and whatnot, all information you don't need to know. But anyway, back to the game. Tales of Vesperia, it's just your typical JRPG. Oh, in all honesty, if you played any Tales of game and enjoyed it, you will enjoy this. A couple of notable things which I was unaware of. Inside the case, it has its own artwork. So yeah, I thought that was quite cool. The game, I'm not really getting into it that much at the moment. The combat is kind of pissing me off, I've got to admit, but I'm going to persevere with it and play it just because I've had my heart set on getting this game for the longest time. Very happy to own it, and it's actually got one of the coolest spines I've seen in a while as well. It's got the cast of characters at the bottom, which is very cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, more than happy to have that. Fuck off hair. Right, now I've dribbled on about that, time for a Capcom game. There always has to be a Capcom game in my pickups. Yeah, that game is the Steelbook edition of Dead Rising. I'm happy to have this because I've got the Zombrex Steelbook edition of Dead Rising 2, so this is completely my Dead Rising collection of Steelbooks, I guess. I have played this game before, and I do much prefer it to Dead Rising 2. Great game. I actually bought this from a Amazon seller called Zoverstocks. Now, I've used Zoverstocks a million times in the past, ordered hundreds of games from them and never really had problems. However, the description for this game was less than accurate. It was supposed to be used very good, and clearly the game is coated in scratches. Even the spine has tons of scratches on it, and it doesn't have a manual. However, as far as the steelbook's concerned, check out that for the inside of the case. That looks fucking awesome. Love that. That's a really nice touch. Shame there's no slipcover for it. I don't think it was ever released with a slipcover though. It's like the Gears of War 3 Steelbook Edition. It never had the plastic coating, which is a shame because it means they're really easy to scratch. But yeah, very happy to have this game, that's for sure. I'm going to put a fair few hours into that. I need to pick up the Wii edition of that game actually, because I watched Lawn Boy's post do a gameplay of it not too long ago, and it actually looked a lot better than the 360 version. Right, next we have another special edition. This is in quite a nice packaging actually, to be honest. I was not expecting it to be this well presented when I ordered it, but that game is Need for Speed Shift Special Edition. Now, I didn't think much to the game, but it was on my gamer card. I borrowed it off someone a while back. Didn't enjoy it, but as I've said in my last video, I've been trying to pick up games that are on my card at the moment, just so I can say every game on my card I own. Obviously I need it for the full collection anyway, but this is a really nice special edition. I took the slipcover off it, expecting just to see the game, but no, it's just plain black, and it's a piece of rubber in the shape of, well, not in the shape, in the style of a tyre, and I just thought that was a really, really nice touch. Underneath that is just the standard edition of the game with normal spine, nothing different about it whatsoever, but I just thought it was really well presented. Shame it's not a steelbook inside, but I'm not really going to moan about that. I really like the way it's presented. The only thing that's annoying is it means the case is slightly thicker, so it sticks out quite a bit on the shelf, but I guess that entices you to play it. Shame it's a bad game though. I'm drivelling quite a bit, but yeah, that's the spine for that one, which is quite nice. Very happy to have that for the presentation alone, even if the game isn't up to scratch. It's actually one of the few driving games I like to play in first person perspective. Right, next we have a game, again was on my gamer card. I bought this the longest time ago and got rid of it the longest time ago as well, but needed to pick it up. The game is utter bollocks. I don't recommend it at all. In fact, if you can avoid it, I would, because it's one of the worst games I've ever played for the system, and that game is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Utter tripe. Avoid it at all costs. There's the spine. Right, next we have a couple of Xbox originals. First being Voodoo Vince. Now this game is absolutely cracking. If you've never ever played this and you're a platformer fan, a 3D platformer fan, you have to play this. It's so stylish, and the soundtrack is absolutely amazing. Any fans of gypsy jazz, come on, you know artists like Django Reinhardt, the entire soundtrack is just gypsy jazz, and it is absolutely fantastic. Really, really, really fun game, and come on, if that cover doesn't make you want to play it, I don't know what will. Highly recommend looking at the trailer for this. They're done in like 1950s, like classic Disney style, and it's really, really entertaining. Very good game, highly recommended. I'm actually going to show you the spine for that as well, because it's quite cool, with Vince down there in the corner. We all know how much I love my spines by this point. I bitch about them enough. And right, next is the only Oddworld game I never got around to playing. Happy to have it. I've got all 4 of the console Oddworld games now. I still need to pick up the Game Boy ones, or one. I'm not sure how many there were, but yeah, played this, loved it, and that game is Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. The character, main character, I can't remember his name for the life of me. It might just be Stranger, I'm not sure, but you actually play this like a third-person platformer and a first-person shooter, and the ammo that you use is live creatures. It's really entertaining, it's great fun. If you don't have an original Xbox and you want to try it, I believe it's a downloadable game on PlayStation 3 now. Unfortunately, I don't think they've brought it over to Xbox 360 yet, but really, really recommend trying this one out. It's full of humour and it's just a lot of fun. And lastly, for my game pickups, well, games anyway, we have a Wii title, as I said before, felt a lot of neglect for my Wii lately, so I'm trying to pick up some games just to give some life back to the system. And it's a Sega game, and that game is Samba de Amigo. I'm sure if you say that fast it sounds better, but I can't really say it properly. You should probably all know what this is if you've ever played the Dreamcast version. It's just a rhythm game. I haven't played a rhythm game in the longest time now. I mean a proper one, not that Guitar Hero bollocks. Can't stand those games. Yeah, this game is just a typical rhythm game. Not really a lot to say about it. I don't really understand why it's so highly raved on the Dreamcast, if I'm honest with you. The characters are very endearing, almost on the same level as Pac the Rapper, but yeah, I'm happy to have this. I think it cost me around £4, and it was used, and it was used good description according to the back. It does have a sticker on it which I've yet to take off apparently. Can you see that? Yeah, condition used good, but I think the condition is actually very good. I would almost class it as like new because the disc is perfect. So another example of inaccurate descriptions on Amazon. Don't understand why this game needed to be rated a U, but whatever. It doesn't even need a rating as far as I'm concerned. It's just a rhythm game. But yeah, happy to have that. Right, lastly for my video game pickups in general, I picked up a DVD, and I picked up Devil May Cry, the animated series. I've yet to watch this yet. I've heard so many good things about it in the past. I've just never got around to watching any of it. I've always avoided watching trailers and stuff, but yeah, I'm really happy to have this. It's 3 discs. I don't know how many episodes are on it. I'm sure it says somewhere, if I can find it. I think it's around 12. It's got mission 1 to 12 on the side, so I'm going to guess that means that there's 12 episodes. I don't know, maybe some of you anime fans can tell me. Yeah, there we go, the complete series, 12 episodes across 3 discs. But yeah, really look forward to giving this a watch. I'm not an anime fan at all. In fact, my anime knowledge goes as far as Dragon Ball Z as a kid, so yeah, it'll be good to give this a bash, that's for sure. I don't know if they did a second series, God knows. But anyway, that's it for my pickups this time round, guys. Sorry I've blabbed a lot. Some brilliant pickups as far as I'm concerned. Really happy with the boxed Mega Drive. Really happy to have Tales of Vesperia. Let me tell you that now. You need to pick that up. If you were considering collecting for Xbox 360, now is your opportunity. If you don't take the opportunity now, you are going to regret it down the line, because I promise you, I can pretty much guarantee you, the second that game has gone out of stock everywhere, it will rocket back up in price again. However, if you don't mind not having the disc, it is available as a downloadable for 20 quid, but any collector that you want the box, you want the case, you want the actual product. So yeah, buy it now, 25 quid on ZPGaming or Zavi. Thanks again to ZPGaming for giving me the heads up for that one. Again, link in the description, go check out his channel. He just does PC gameplays at the moment. He used to be an Xbox 360 collector, but he's an idiot, so he sold it all, the fool. Hopefully, with some slight convincing him, I can get him back on console trial again. But yeah. A couple more things to say. It was my birthday yesterday, and as all birthdays I usually get some ink, so I got some more tattoos which are very sore and healing, just a little elbow piece there, skull finished. I also got some more work done on my grandfather clock, but I will show that in a separate video once they're all healed up, because at the moment they are very sore, very scabby, very icky. And lastly, I will get a music video up shortly. I will try my damned hardest. I've just so tired when I'm coming home from work at the moment. Too tired to play guitar, too tired to learn anything. But I got an old new toy the other day. I recently got a Boss GT8 off a friend. I've yet to find any decent tones on it, but look, this is proof that there is more guitar videos coming. I can't get a piece of new equipment and not demo it, at least. So keep your eyes peeled, that's all I'm saying, and be patient, because they're never going to be as regular as my gaming videos. Gaming videos are easy to churn out. Guitar videos require some sort of motivation and some sort of talent. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled and be patient. Cheers for sticking with me guys, as always, thanks for the support, and cheers, enjoy.